What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing the weekly reading for the week of November 10th through November 16th. I am back, guys. This feels good to be back, and in case you forgot, or if you're new here, what I do with these weekly readings is I like to get a sense of what we can expect in the week ahead, what we can do to make it the best week possible, what we need to hold on to, what we need to let go of. So I do this 3-card reading every Sunday to just give us a heads up on the week, and like I said, to make it the best week possible. So that's what we're going to be doing today. It's going to be a 3-card reading. I've got the cards already laid out. I haven't looked at them yet. And today I'm going to be using the Celtic Tarot. This is a new tarot deck for me. I'm very excited about it. I love it a lot. So I hope you love it too. And let's get into it. Let's get in the mood here. We got a little Tibetan singing bowl action. That helps me get centered and ready to read the cards. Alright, the first card we're going to look at is this middle card, and it's going to represent the overall energies of this upcoming week. And we've got the Sun. The feeling I'm getting from this card is that things are changing, things are turning. I think, you know, we are in the middle of a Mercury retrograde, and I think for a lot of us, you may have felt kind of icky, maybe. And the feeling I'm getting from this card is that this week's going to be a change towards more positivity, towards more sunlight, right? A lot of us in the Northern Hemisphere are getting kind of colder weather and less light, and that can cause sadness, depression, anxiety. Maybe, you know, it's different for everyone, and this is a general reading, like I should have said at the beginning, so not everything's going to apply to everyone, but I do feel as though this week is going to be a change towards more positivity. In the United States, we're moving more towards Thanksgiving, which, though it has its, you know, negatives, it's also a great time to spend with family. So I think a lot of us are starting to look forward to that. But this is just more light coming in, is the feeling I'm getting from this. More positivity, more upliftment. So it looks like it's going to be a positive week. And usually when I get this card, I think this is a great opportunity for us to really hit the ground running, I guess you could say. I don't know, it's kind of cliche, but you really use this energy to your advantage. Now is probably going to be the time to pursue, this week is going to be the time to pursue creative projects. It's going to be the time to get a lot of positive work done, just because the energy seems to be going with us this week rather than against us, which is kind of the feeling I get usually from Mercury retrograde. It's just like nothing works correctly, everything's against us. But this week's going to be a change towards positivity, at least for many of us. So that's great news. I'm happy to hear that. So let's move on to this card, which represents what to hold on to this week. So this is what to focus on, what to hold on to. And we've got another major arcana. This time we've got the Death card. The feeling I'm getting here is that we should be embracing any change that comes this week, even if at the onset of this change it seems like a negative thing. So often, almost every time, you know, not every time, but so often, when we experience change, or when change seems to be on the horizon, we'll kind of fight against it. It seems scary. It seems like, oh, this is gonna, you know, turn my whole world upside down, right? We've all felt that. We've all been there before. But if you look back in your life at all the major change that's occurred, I mean, every single instance of change you look back upon, with reflection, you'll see that it was a positive thing. It helped you in some way, helped you to grow, even though it caused pain, possibly, even though it forced you to get out of your comfort zone. In the end, it was a positive change. And I think that's the way we should be looking at any change that seems to be occurring this week. Look at it as a positive thing, even if it seems negative on the surface, because it's, like I said, there seems to be a shifting energy here. I mean, we've got 2 major arcana already. The energy seems to be shifting in a different direction. And we just have to have trust in the universe that this direction is for our own highest good, right? If we trust the universe, if we put our faith into this change that's occurring, if we realize that it's going to be good for us, then I think this week's going to be a positive one. We're not going to be fighting against the energies. You know, when I see these major arcana cards, I see energies that you just can't fight. Okay, that's gonna happen, right? Change seems to be in the cards. Pun intended. Okay, I never get sick of that joke. But you know what I mean. So go with the flow this week, and don't let change upset your whole vibe, right? This card here represents what to let go of. So this is what to not focus on, what to release this week. And we've got another major arcana. We've got rebirth. Give me a moment with this card. Okay. This is not the week to start anything huge, right? This is not the week to make big moves. This is the week to embrace change. Is the feeling that I'm getting here. Embrace a new energy. Embrace positivity if possible. So this week, I wouldn't start anything huge. I want to buy a new car. Right? I wouldn't put a down payment on your first house. I would keep things simple this week as much as possible. And stay positive. And I think this week especially is time to focus on creation. I believe we have a full moon coming up. What day is it? I forget. It's sometime this week. So this is not a week to make big, rapid changes. It's the time to embrace the change that's occurring, but it's not the time to start new big things. It's not the time to make big sweeping movements, if that makes any sense. So I think just play it cool, and really the feeling I'm getting from this spread here is to just trust the vibes and go with the vibes that are happening this week. You're not going to impose your will on anything this week as far as this reading is concerned. All major arcana, all basically punching us in the face with this is the way things are going to go. Just go with the flow, right? And you see here this baby is not going with the flow, right? Instead of going with the flow, it's allowing this gate, I guess you would call it, to stop its movement because it wants to do something new, different. And that's just kind of how I'm reading this card. So go with the flow rather than trying to impede your own flow. And I think you'll have a much better week, much smoother week, and a much happier week because you're allowing the energies to dictate what's going to happen. I think one thing that's interesting is look at these images. We got I don't know what you would call that, a drop of sunlight on both of these cards. And to me, this is the divine entering into our lives. And I think it's very important that we allow light in this week. And then next week, you can take the light that you've allowed in this week and you can use it to create, what you want to create, right? What you want to manifest, what you want to put forward. But this week is more the week of receiving this change and figuring it out and not taking big movements, just allowing this new thing to come in. Okay, cool. Before we go, I want to pull an oracle card. This is the Earth Magic Oracle. So give me a moment to center myself and shuffle these cards. Now's a good time to helps me get centered. And we've got rainbow blessings. So exactly what I've been saying. I think this kind of echoes the reading a little bit. I think this reinforces the reading that new energy's coming in. A rainbow is always new, right? You've never seen a rainbow in that place before. So when a rainbow comes in, it's a new blessing. And I think that's what we're getting this week. New blessings are coming in. And just like a rainbow, you don't try to control it. You don't try to change its position. You just sit there and you marvel at it. And I think that's what is going to be the theme of this week is new energy coming in, you sitting and marveling at it and just appreciating it and not necessarily using this energy to start something big and new, but more just soaking in that energy, right? When you look at a rainbow, you just sit there, you soak in the color and you just appreciate it. And I think that's what we need to do this week is appreciate our blessings as they come in. It feels new, it feels exciting, and it feels like change is on the horizon this week. So I think that's all I got to say about that. I can't see anything else here. I just thought it was really cool how we had these two cards with the energy coming in from the crown chakra. I thought that was really interesting. And I like this gate here. I thought that was really cool as well. So that is going to be the reading. Let's close this reading with a little Tibetan singing bowl action. All right, I don't know how that audio is going to come through. That's the first time I tried these singing bowls on camera, but I'm calm. Are you calm? They're great. I love them. I'm probably going to incorporate these into every reading I do because they just bring a sense of calm, and that gets you into a place where you need to be in order to read the tarot cards. So they're fantastic. So I want to thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoy this, and have a great week. Happy taroting. Peace.